Welcome back to In Focus, everyone. Last week, we discussed a bombshell report from Parents Defending Education that found a top U.S. high school had been taking money from Chinese-affiliated groups for over a decade. Now, one organization is revealing more details that show how these donations are tied to China's military. According to Parents Defending Education, Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology in Fairfax County, Virginia, partnered with China's Tsinghua University High School back in 2014 to assist the school with STEM programs and advanced lab research that Thomas Jefferson is known for. But apparently, Tsinghua High School is closely tied to Tsinghua University, which was considered by the Pentagon in 2020 to be a Chinese military college. Tsinghua High's principal has previously said the school is, quote, under the guidance of the Chinese Communist Party. According to the Washington Examiner, Thomas Jefferson High has received at least $250,000 in donations from Amison Education and Cultural Exchange Foundation in 2015 to 2016, and another $100,000 to $500,000 in 2018, and at least another $500,000 from a Chinese department store, Sherbal HK. Amison Education and Cultural Exchange Foundation is also known for its ties to China's United Front Work Department, the Chinese government's foreign influence campaign. So for almost an entire decade, one of America's most prestigious elite high schools has been funded by the enemy. I want to bring on Alex Nestor to discuss this. She is one of the investigative fellows for Parents Defending Education, the organization that's uncovering all of this. Alex, it's great to have you on the show. Thank you for being here. What is hundreds of thousands of CCP-linked dollars doing getting dumped into American schools? Like, how is this even legal?
Well, thanks for having me. And that's a fantastic question. I'm not sure how it is legal at all. I mean, bottom line here, this is a national security threat. We have a foreign adversary that is influencing what our kids are learning and also taking back information about the lab equipment and curriculum in our top high school. This is a national security threat. China is not our friend, and it's incredibly naive to think that any sort of partnership or sisterhood school opportunity with a university that's connected to the Chinese military is beneficial for our students. It is not.
And Thomas Jefferson High actually has a long history of being very woke, going back to their standardized testing, lowering their standardized testing standards, and shutting out a lot of Asian students who tried to get into the school to meet certain diversity quotas. So I guess it's not surprising that Thomas Jefferson High School, of all schools in the U.S., is taking communist money, Alex, but it certainly shouldn't be. What impact do you think this has on the students? What is China giving all of this money for? Are teachers beholden in this school to the Chinese Communist Party?
Well, look, I mean, what better way to influence the future thinking of, American foreign policy than influencing the young minds, the best and brightest students today? I mean, that is exactly what China is doing, and we've seen it for decades in our universities, and now we're seeing it in our K-12 schools as well. China is trying to influence us to make us more, willing to go by their standards, whether that be, for climate change or what have you. They want to call the shots here. They want to be the big men on campus, if you will, and they want to push the United States out of that spot of, being the world leader, the world superpower. We shouldn't let this happen. It's really unconscionable, to have Chinese Communist Party dollars in our schools.
And how do parents feel finding out about this? I'm sure you've talked to plenty of parents. Are they disturbed by this at all? What do they want to see done?
I mean, yeah, actually, a colleague of mine shared a message from, TJ mom from a while back where she was really concerned about this. And look, some of this stuff is hiding in plain sight, too. And it sounds good. That's a big issue with all of this is our schools are sold on these programs, whether that be, science and technology related programs like we're seeing here or culture and language programs. They sound good because they sound like they're providing opportunities for our kids. But it's incredibly naive to think that the Chinese government wants good for American kids. They do not. They want to control us.